Have you ever wished you could go back in time? Maybe to fix a mistake, relive a happy moment, or even change history? Or maybe you've dreamed about leaping into the future to see what life will be like 100 or even 1,000 years from now. Time travel, something we've seen in countless movies and books, might sound like science fiction. But what if science says it could actually be real? Welcome. Diving into one of the biggest questions of science. Is time travel actually possible? And if so, how close are we to making it happen? Let's start by understanding what time really is. We all know how time feels. It passes every second, every minute, ticking on without stopping. But scientifically, time isn't just something we measure with clocks. Time is actually a dimension, just like the three dimensions of space: length, width, and height. In fact, when scientists talk about the universe, they often refer to something called spacetime. It combines space and time into one connected fabric. Imagine a loaf of bread, where each slice is a moment in time. We're moving through the loaf, slice by slice, second by second. But what if we could skip slices, or go backward to the ones we've already passed? That's the idea behind time travel. Now, let's bring in the genius, Albert Einstein. His theory of relativity changed the way we think about time. According to his theory, time doesn't move the same for everyone. If you're moving extremely fast, close to the speed of light, time actually slows down for you. This is called time dilation. It's not just a theory, it's been proven in experiments. One famous thought experiment is the twin paradox. Imagine two twins. One stays on Earth, the other takes a spaceship that travels near the speed of light. When the space-traveling twin returns, they'll be younger than the one who stayed on Earth. In real life, astronauts on the International Space Station age a tiny bit slower than people on Earth because they're moving very fast and experience less gravity. That's real-life time travel, into the future, even if it's just by a fraction of a second. But what about traveling farther into the future, or even into the past? The key might lie in something called wormholes. A wormhole is a theoretical tunnel through space-time that connects two different points. Think of folding a piece of paper in half and poking a hole through it. That's how a wormhole might let us jump from one moment to another, instantly. According to Einstein's equations, wormholes are possible. But here's the catch. They're incredibly unstable. They might collapse before anything could travel through them. Some scientists think we could stabilize them using something called exotic matter, but we haven't discovered any yet. Still, the idea of wormholes excites physicists because they might let us not only travel across space quickly, but also across time. Now, let's talk about something a bit more confusing: paradoxes. Let's say you build a time machine, go back in time, and accidentally stop your grandparents from meeting. If they never meet, your parent isn't born, and neither are you. But if you're never born, how did you go back in time in the first place? That's the classic grandfather paradox. It makes time travel into the past extremely tricky. Some scientists think the solution could be the multiverse. That means every time you make a change in the past, a new universe branches off. So, even if you stop your grandparents from meeting in that version of the past, your own timeline still exists in another universe. It's a mind-bending idea, but quantum physics doesn't rule it out. Speaking of quantum physics, there's more. Some researchers believe tiny particles might already be traveling through time on a quantum level. There's a concept called closed time-like curves, loops in space-time where events could influence their own past and future. It's still theoretical, but the math allows it. And scientists like Stephen Hawking spent years studying these possibilities. But here's something funny. Hawking once threw a party for time travelers. He sent out the invitations after the party was over. No one came. Maybe time travelers don't exist, or maybe they're very good at hiding. So, what do scientists think today? Can we build a time machine? For now, it's beyond our technology. To make one, we'd need huge amounts of energy, more than the entire Earth produces. But we're making progress in understanding how time works. The more we study black holes, gravity, and quantum physics, the more we learn. Even though we can't hop into a DeLorean or a phone booth and zip through time, we are all, in a way, time travelers. Every second, we're moving into the future. And with every discovery, we get closer to understanding how far we might go. So, is time travel possible? Science says, maybe. To the future? Yes, a little. To the past? Not yet.